What's good, planet Earth? Welcome to the channel. I'm Charlie, and thank you for coming along for a video. Today, I've got a PayPal request from Juanita, and she's asked me to take a look at John Farnham with Ray Martin on Midday, which is a TV show. This was in 1980 something. I've forgotten what it said. Definitely in the 80s though. So this is an interview, but it features a performance of Please Don't Ask Me, which I've actually reacted to before, so I know that one. But it's going to be really nice to actually see an interview and find out a bit more about the man, the myth, the legend. Now, I'm not going to ramble on too much because this is quite a long one and we need to get into it. However, my Patreon is now £1, guys. £1 And for that, you get all of the perks on Patreon. If you want to spend more and support the channel to a greater extent, there are other tiers, but they carry no extra benefits and there's no obligation to join them. You can get everything for £1 per month. Just try it out for a month. If you don't think it's worth it, then cancel your subscription, but it's £1. A freaking pound. Go and do it. Links in the description. If you want to make a one-off request like Juanita for a reaction, PayPal's in the description, guys. You can head over there and do it that way. Let's get into this, and without further ado, let's go. Sadie the cleaning lady. Just reacted to that. Go and watch it.
What was the word we're looking for that might describe that? Cute? He was cute. When John was little Johnny Farnham. His first bandstand performance right here, probably, Jeff would know, maybe 20 years ago. Since then, he's well and truly cleaned up. Today, he's our #1 all-singing, non-smoking superstar who absolutely loves his mother-in-law, Phyllis. So would you please welcome John the Voice Farnham.
So he always jokes, doesn't he? I've found this out via the Sadie the cleaning lady reaction that I did. He always digs out his mother-in-law. They have a very good relationship, as I understand it, but he always digs her out. Such a warm gent, isn't he? Lovely, lovely man.
I'll get you for that.
You'll get...
Thank you very much.
Hey, listen, now listen, you were pretty lean in those days. Stand up. Have a look at the boy now, will you?
Hang on. Are we saying I'm fat or I'm just lean again?
But I mean, it works... Well,
Yeah, well, actually, I
you have too many muscles to sit down, wouldn't you?
Yeah, putrid. That's always been my problem, though. No, I actually gave up smoking.
Right.
And I got to the stage where I would have eaten a brick dry, you know. If anybody has been smart enough to give up smoking, you know, food tastes fantastic.
Now, we're talking about, 4 or 5 years ago you gave up smoking.
No, only last year.
So you ballooned out, did you?
Oh, yeah, I really blimped out. And so I gave up eating. And that's a lot of fun. You give up smoking and eating. You've got nothing to live for. You know? It's really,
Oh, there is...
well, I still have the occasional drink, and Jilly and I are still together, which is actually surprising, because really, we both gave up together. And that first week or 10 days was really, you know, yeah, I've given up smoking. You want to fight?
Yeah.
And we've been married for 20 years. I think it's the closest we've come to breaking up. It was really very hard.
Nicotine.
But we realised...
It's tough to do.
That was, you know, what was making us bicker, as it were. And we sort of tended to put that away, because the kids were going... It was amazing, you know, the poor little buggies put up with it.
But a year later, John, it's no problem. I mean,
No,
you don't miss it.
The only
You don't
time
miss
I
the
miss
cigarette.
it... No, it's no. The only time I really miss it is I used to love walking around my garden with a cigar and a cup of tea. You know, and now I just walk around my garden with a cup of tea.
It is tough. So I used to be a big smoker, right? And I still do enjoy a smoke if I've got a drink in my hand. So every day. No, I'm joking. But I do enjoy a cigar. I can't imagine... See, the cigar one is almost more difficult than cigarettes. I don't drink a whole lot, right? So I can't imagine. Actually, I can, because I gave up smoking before, like But I don't know. I really should. You shouldn't smoke. It's very bad. But I do love a cigar with a whiskey. Oh my gosh. It's the best. I've got my humidor on my table. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. But it's difficult. It's difficult. It's this, when you get into that, it's not just a habit, but it's almost ritualistic, as he's saying, walking around the garden with a cigarette. It's difficult to do. Anyway.
But I mentioned as well, I mean, the other thing apart from giving up the cigarettes is that you go to the gym every day.
Yes, I've started to, yeah, and it's been good for me. I've never done anything like that. I mean, you know, when I work, I slim down a little bit anyway because I tend to perspire, and I'm fairly speedy anyway, so my heart rate goes through the roof, and I'm running around going, brrr, so that tends to drop weight off you. But I've never ever been to the gym or anything like that, and I'm actually running now. I never thought I could. I'm using both lungs. That's what it is. So I'm actually running and doing a little bit of bike work, and it's great fun.
But as a young plumber and so on, you were not. You didn't play football or cricket. You weren't heavily
No, I never
athletic?
really had the time for that. I was in a band at that stage, so I was too busy learning lyrics to go. Thank you very much indeed, Jeff. To go and play football. Yeah.
Anyone else in the family, apart from you and Julie, who've given up cigarettes recently?
My mother and father gave up.
Your mother and father?
Yeah, the dragon doesn't smoke anymore. Actually, she actually, where she lives, there are two women about her age who smoke, and quite heavily, and they can barely walk. I mean, it's a real shame. But I've offered to pay for their cigarettes for the rest of their lives if they can get Phyllis back onto it. Fairly good deal. $50 a year, get rid of the dragon. I'm in like a rocket.
So Phyllis is the mother-in-law. Okay.
Okay, that's out of the way
Jilly's
next.
mum.
No more mother-in-law jokes, right?
I don't know any new ones, right? That's the problem.
Well, Phyllis rang Jeff earlier, and she actually said Jeff some music, didn't she, Jeff?
She certainly did.
What was that for?
A piece of B flat called Please.
B flat called
Please
Please
don't.
don't. It's been a bit right.
It's actually called Please Don't Ask, but it says here, would you
The
ask
music
John,
and everything.
would you ask John to sing this as I love him very much? Fly the Dragon.
That's from my mother-in-law.
From
Phyllis.
The Dragon.
Signed Phyllis.
From Phyllis, yes.
Oh, Phyllis.
Is that a good idea?
I don't know whether I can. Well, we could try.
Would you like to hear John sing?
I didn't say I was going to do it. I said I'd try. I don't know whether I know the words. It's been a while. I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't do my warm-up. It's really strange because I can do the act now. So,
He's so unapologetically himself, isn't he? But who he is so great. Like,
oh, you've really put me on the spot
Sing along with him.
because I haven't sung for a while. Here we go. I'm just getting in the mood. And now the end is sorry. No, don't you dare. So we're doing Please Don't Ask Me, right, Jeff?
Yes.
Well, play that one then, will you?
Put it on play.
I get him every time. He won't talk to me for another year now. It's great. Please don't ask me what am I thinking. It's about you. And please don't ask me, I never can see you. What can I do?
that voice.
My first impulse is to run to your side. My heart's not free, and so I must hide. Please don't ask me what I'm gonna say to you.
How are you going to sing like that, unprepared? Oh, every time I think I can't be more wowed by John Farnham, it's just, his vocals are so good. I've reacted to a lot of him, and it's like, sometimes I think, oh, maybe I'm going to start becoming desensitized to how great he is. Nope. No.
Please don't ask me what I'm gonna say to you. I toss and turn, can't sleep at night. It's worrying me. It's starting to hurt me bum sitting down. I go to bed, turn out the light, but your face I see. It only hurts the more I pretend that we could ever be more than friends. Please don't ask me why I'm so in love with you. Is this the middle eight yet?
Yeah.
Just not.
Middle eight.
We could easily make me happy. That I know. But I'll try my best to never tell you so. I will sing to you my love songs and pretend, but I'll keep the secret right down to the end. Please don't ask me why I'm not talking. I just, very long this song, isn't it? Just can't explain. No, please don't ask me why I go walking out in the rain. I could not live the life it would take to have you near. Would be a mistake. Please don't ask me why I'm so in love with you. Nearly finished. No, please. Oh, that bit hurt. Let's do that bit again, Jeff. No, please don't ask me what I'm gonna say
The range is insane.
to.
It's very good. Oh, just so much fun. How can you not love him? How can you not love him with every atom in your body?
I'm sorry. Right. That's two. That's two. That's Sadie and that one.
Oh, no. No, I got to tell you, you will not believe it because he's so good. Jeffrey confirmed this. Until I said that on air, John had no idea we were going to put that in. They didn't rehearse it. It wasn't planned. Absolutely true. Absolutely true.
That is wild.
So,
Wheatley's writing a contract now.
Glenn Wheatley across there said he was in cahoots with Phyllis and with me, and he said we should. John didn't know. Absolutely. Who? Glenn
Glenn rang me this morning and he said, one thing John loves to do without warming up is sing high B flats.
It's 12 o'clock. Let's take a break. We're going to break with John's new single, then we'll come back and talk about the new album after this.
Yeah.
Now that is no secret to you because that's the biggest selling single of all time in Australia from Whispering Jack from the album. They're the biggest selling single of all time, Mr.
All
Farnham.
time?
Yes,
Can
I'm
you
a
live
happy
with that?
man. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Often. And always. No, I love it. I'm very grateful. I mean, I've been very lucky. I've had some really good successes and some serious failures, and I think I've learnt from both things. You know, personally, I'd rather learn from the successes.
Success, easy to live with.
Easier, much easier.
All right, the new album then is sensational. Is already has already gone gold. So obviously people, they're just the die-hard fans off the top who buy it anyway.
Nice, yeah.
But we've talked about this in the past. You keep doing albums that seem to outsell the previous one and outsell the previous one. Do you worry seriously about?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my goodness me! How do I top that?
Yeah, every time. I mean, it's like the old thing. I mean, you're in the same boat where you have some success, and the more success that you have, the more is expected of you, which is the way it should be. So you know, you try and give that something else. And I try not to make, you know, Whispering Jack Part 1, 2, 3 and 4. I want to make each album different from the last album.
Well, this is quite different, isn't it?
Yeah,
the whole
considerably
mix there.
different from all of them.
Hands of those who bought it already. Okay.
3. Thank you very much.
3 of that. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Obviously, well, your idea to get the D-Gen involved in that videotape?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of those people. And I think they're very, very funny indeed. And I was very grateful that they did this for me. I mean, they did a thing called 5 in a Row, in where they sent us a whole lot of pop stars up, and I was one of them. And I begged them if I could be in that clip. And of course, when I rang them up and said, look, have you got any ideas for this clip? They were fantastic. I wasn't calling in a favour, I just wanted to do it. I could see you doing this.
You think that's me, do you?
Yeah. Billy Ray Martin.
Billy Ray Martin. Yeah, just what I need.
Yeah. This is, Santo's grandfather. He came in, Santo's grandfather's 86. And he was talking to me in Italian. I know what the hell he was saying. He was a nice man, but it turned out that he was telling me that I should play the piano accordion if I wanted to make it overseas. That's a lovely man.
Take the old man's advice,
hey, listen, I'm working on it.
But again, you've written how many of these?
I think there's 9 out of the 14 that I'm involved in writing. I don't write them all on my own. I wish I could. But I have a bit of trouble with the spelling, so I get, you know, a couple of the other guys to come in with me.
But with Richard Marx as well?
Yeah, Richard's a friend. In fact, I saw Richard a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about the ballad that he's written with Phil Buckle, and he called me back about this thing, because Richard and I are good mates. And what had happened was he sort of played the melody line, this keyboard part, to this ballad, and just hummed it on the tape. And I put it to one side, loved it, it was beautiful, put it to one side. And Phil Buckle said, oh, what's that thing that Richard given you, the ballad? And I said, well, I haven't really listened to it. And he came back 3 days later with the finished lyrics. So I never wrote it. They wrote it while they were apart. But it's a lovely song, beautiful song. It's typical me. I mean, I love to sing ballads anyway, but it's a beautiful song to sing. And no, I'm not going to sing it now, Jeff.
Phyllis didn't send the music.
No, Phyllis didn't even get it. I'm not even going to give her a CD. she can take it off the radio for all I care. And then I'll sue her.
You got any money?
No, I could lend her some.
So Long in Love. Is it easy to write love songs?
No, not when you're in love, I guess. The
reason I asked John Denver this once after he had divorced, and he said, I can't write love songs when I'm not in love. I really need to be in love to write love songs.
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm in love all the time, in all sorts of ways. I'm in love with my children. I'm in love with my wife. You know, I'm in love with my family, you know. So, you know, there's different things. Now, You're the Reason Why, for me, is something that I relate to my children. Yet, with So Long in Love, it's obvious. I mean, that one's chilly for me. I mean, we've been together for 20 years, been in love with her for a long time. She's a good kiss, you know.
Good.
And oh, there she is, super wife, Wonder Woman. Because she was terribly embarrassed about that particular thing, because they came out with the promos and said, you know, John Farnham's Wonder Wife comes out of hiding. She answered the phone as Wonder Wife for the next week. She's good fun, Jill.
So what do you do now? Do you simply go around and promote? You're not going to do a concert tour?
Not unless I have to come back here, no.
we could organise that.
No, the concert tour will be in February, March. So I'm actually really looking forward to that, but I have to get out of the way. I mean, you know, Madonna's coming out and everybody else, so I'm going to get out of their way for a while, and I'll come out in February, March, when I can get it all together.
I've got, we've got a million questions, we can always talk, but I thought the audience might have some questions you'd like to ask John, but just think about it for a second. Hang on, guys. I want to show a clip from... Oh,
are you ready, boys?
Yeah, no. Actually, we might... Let's talk to the audience then, Alex. We'll go there. No, we'll change our mind.
Oh, let's talk to Jeff.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Jeff.
I have a question.
Oh, Glenn had something to say. Let's talk to Glenn.
Oh, let's talk to each other. Go.
Let's have a clip, though, the clip of from the Christo days, the guy who actually... Remember the Christo, the artist, who laid all the sheets and so on?
God,
over
my
little
cheeks
band?
hurt. I just realised I've been smiling the whole way through.
Song at that stage.
There's John Farnham.
Bandstand. Have a look at this, John. I remember.
There
Tell
I
us
am.
about
Oh, no, that's not me.
it. This is a little band Sydney.
I remember this day. It was unbelievable.
This is for Bandstand.
Yeah. And it was actually in the very...
What are you doing?
Look, I've got bell bottoms on. I can't believe it. This girl, I never caught this girl, by the way, I've got to tell you. Oh, yes, I did. Just the once, though.
Do you know who it was?
No, it was the cameraman's daughter.
Sure.
Look, I still hadn't had a haircut. I still look like a wing nut with short back and sides. Gee,
All right.
Amazing to see it.
When would that have been? Early 70s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very early.
We can
70s.
upset. Yeah. No, you've never seen that since those days.
No, I've never seen that. And I actually saw a piece on Christo, the guy who used to rap stuff.
Yep.
Pardon me, I saw a piece on him about 12 months ago. He rapped a coastline somewhere.
California.
Yeah. I mean, what a concept. Oh, I might wrap that up. Weird, isn't it?
Anyway, here's your chance. If you want to, within reason, be nice. But what about the woman who was manhandling, or woman handling? Going on the break over there. Any questions
No,
you've
we
got?
just shook hands.
Yeah, they're speechless. Here they are, absolutely speechless.
I've never seen a...
Lady up. A gentleman right up the back there with the white shirt on. Yes, go ahead.
Me? Oh,
Yep.
okay. John, what would be your favourite song that you've ever recorded? I know that's a hard question.
Yeah,
but...
it is. This lady answered for me. No. Oh, no. Shut up! No! Shut up! Shut up! You shut me up!
This bloke works for us as well.
No, actually, I mean, Sadie would be... I'm very fond of Sadie, even though I don't want to sing it right now. But no, it's like asking me which one of my kids I love the best. You know, I love each song that I get to sing in different ways, you know. And some of them I love for different reasons. But, you know, it's particularly now, I think, since Uncovered, which was the album that had a help on it, which started it for me, and started to make me pull my socks up and start working at what I do.
Yeah.
Particularly since then, it would be really hard for me to put my finger on one. There are special songs that, I mean, You're the Voice is obviously a very special thing for me, and Help is a very special song for me. But they're not necessarily my favourites, you know.
Did you have, with the 12 or 13 on here, did you have another 15 you could have done on this particular
we
album?
had thousands of songs.
Did you?
I mean, I got literally thousands of songs from all over the world, plus the fact that we wrote about 25 songs.
Yeah.
And I actually did think about making a double album, but then I thought, no, you know, I mean, it tends to cost through the roof,
Sure.
and we just wanted to, so we put 14 tracks on the album, and it's fairly diverse. It gives people sort of an idea of what's going on with what we're doing.
Bit of everything, bit of a mix of soul and reggae and country and ballads.
And it's good to have that photograph. They had me laying down in the photograph because I didn't have to use the walking frame that day. It was
Last chance, we've got to get this, ma'am, in the orange.
Are you going to branch into acting again?
Oh, I'll probably take up a bit of acting, yeah. Doing something with Mel next year. No, I can't act. I'm not really much of an actor, honestly. Oh, no, hang on, no. Oh, please. No, I'm more of a buffoon than an actor, I've got to tell you. But thank you for the compliment.
Yes, ma'am, we've almost got to get a break.
James from Southern Sons. Have you ever thought of doing a duet with him? Sings similar to
Yes,
you.
Jack and I think we'd have trouble telling our voices apart. You know, I mean, I'm taller than him, but he's got more hair than I have. But no, we haven't thought about doing a duet because I think it would probably, well, actually maybe we should, because I don't think we sound that much alike, quite honestly. He's a very nice boy, Jack. We're good friends. But no, we haven't thought about doing a duet, and maybe we should.
I think you two
Wouldn't
would
hurt,
sound
would it,
great
really?
together.
Get Phil Buckle to write a ballad for us.
That'd be
He
great.
can sing the girls' bit.
We have to take a break because Daryl's going to come and sing for us.
Oh, great.
John's going to stay for a second anyway. John's album, Then Again is the title of it, of course, is out now and has already gone gold and is available in every decent record store around Australia.
Even the not-so-decent ones, you'd get that anywhere.
Record stores, remember them?
We'll go to break with some more of John's new single, John Farnham.
dark lighting, cloud of smoke, you and me, a moon.
What's this you and me? You in it too?
Oh, right. It used to be about the music. Now it's just about you, isn't it? You are such a show.
Is he serious?
Oh, it's so fun. My cheeks are killing me. I didn't realise how long I'd been smiling for. Pretty much the entire, what is it, 23 minutes? It's just, he's everything that you expect him to be. I've never seen him speak for that long or talk about stuff or seen any interview with him. So Juanita, thank you so much. That was an amazing request. And I can't believe how well he sang Please Don't Ask Me, considering he didn't know, he's clearly not warmed up. And he was just funny with it, isn't he? He's just funny with everything that he does. And it's not like he's trying to be. That's clearly just who he is. He's just this high energy individual. And he's just so engaging. You're just locked in the whole time. What a guy. What a guy. Anyway, thanks for watching with me, guys, if you're still here. I hope to see you in the next video. But yeah, join my Patreon, hit subscribe, all the rest of it. Go and join my socials, follow my socials, whatever you want to call it. Join, follow, whatever. Anyway, hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, be kind to yourselves, love everyone, and take care. I freaking love you guys.